whiskey is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me an
Ready to take off, Captain.
Separation complete.
Plenty of mobs to go around. It's a good time to be a pirate.
Switching over to standard engines. Grav jump complete. Airlock integrity looks good.
Pardon.
A lot of us had our doubts about you.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to And on behalf of the United Colonies and Commander Natara, I thank you.
I am so happy to be helping out the UC. Hooray!
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report. Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem? The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet, and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake. It's long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next one.
Hi.
Ready for what comes next?
We're free and clear for flight. Smooth jump. Nice work.
Restart collective space. Hold while we scan your ship. All right.
Gear looks green. Ready to land.
Want to hear a joke?
Sure, sweet pea. Your man
Okay. Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis? Everybody!
There's nothing in those settled systems quite like Neon. Crazy, terrible, never dull Neon.
Don't move, Nesha!
What's this about? Cut the act. Snippers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire. So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, was all. Honest mistake, right?
Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayou's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it! Let's go!
Neon. Some people love it. I spent too much time trying to stop that.
Stay safe, buddy.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? Want the stuff or not?
You looking to...
Almost double the going rate.
Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in.
Want this stuff or not? Fine.
Are you serious? You're just gonna completely blow me off like that. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
Benjamin goddamn Bayou is worse than the Crimson Fleet. I'm not even joking.
Benjamin Bayou, Neon's esteemed mayor, or administrator, or whatever the hell you want to call him. He's also the greediest bastard you'll ever meet. Got his fingers in everyone's business, and the muscle to back it up. The only reason I'm allowed to operate on Neon is because I pay well to keep my involvement off his radar. The last thing I need right now is an amateur like you getting me kicked off world. All right, I get the... I don't have a ton of time to stand here and... You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly. Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it. Well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own. It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight, but as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place. The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate. Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little... Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention. Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli, where lightning strikes often enough to make it Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. You're not the only one. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking... Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. Ooh, not even close. It's good old Benny Bing. That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie and the sorry excuse for a city. How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician, yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give the moron a salary. One of them, frankly. I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the sea. Businesswoman, tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou and having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorica. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good. Pretty laid-back club over in Ebbside. Owner's name is Micah. She's the little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course, but rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. Just grab that tech and plant the virus. Should be a cinch.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou. Hey, it's your ass, not mine. Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful. With all the muggings. Kinda wish they weren't just holed up and madams. I mean, yeah, they'll rob you blind, but at least they let you live. They're bad news, but... Sure. So, what with the disciples and all? Can't blame a fellow for trying, right? Whoa, 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 bad. I'm gonna do you a favor. We gotta look out for each other. Us crate rats used to think that... I know. Sure. So, what with the disciples? Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back.
Clover over at Kelt Corp. She's too good for Neon.
Benjamin Bayou is so not compensating for anything. Astral Lab.
Yeah, what? Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you. I'm afraid that... I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely... You'd think that. The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D I swear to you, the man doesn't know the... Isn't it obvious? Administrator Bayou clearly leaned on Ms. Komiko. Of course there are. But so far, Brayson has... Look, I'm running out of options. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou. But I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do? It describes my aggravation with how bad. I'm also including a list of all the... I'm praying someone is financially successful. You know what? You're absolutely right. Hey, look, thanks. If there's anything else you need. As long as it doesn't get me into serious. She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being... I've only been working here for a few years now. Well, the big boss is our CEO, Mr. Harada. But I've actually never... Whoa. Okay, that's... I'd like to tell... Yeah, I hope so. I wish I could. Look, I don't know why you're pushing me to talk about Miss Komiko. We're done talking about... Thanks for taking the time to talk.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
Haven't met Arzio, Mr. Mura. Me either. He's never around.
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
Are you supposed to be here? Are you lost?
Genodyne Industries welcomes you to our corporate office. That's an excellent question. The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich environments. Genodyne has always hoped to it. It was great speaking with you.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
You're making your own way, on your own time.
I don't care that we're co-workers.
The best coffee, anywhere in the galaxy.
Sure you never find yourself on the wrong end of bounty.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all.
Welcome. Please, I can offer you a drink. Or
You kidding? Chimera, all day. Why do you think I'm here?
no, you people should leave her alone.
That will get you hammered.
See, you just proved my point. Down your third.
Yeah, sure. You debt collectors are. Now get out of my club.
Wouldn't be the first club I was tossed out of.
I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink like that anyway?
Well, let's face it, some people are just
The Crimson Fleet. Sorry, Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help. If you want to talk to her, of course, access to the lounge is going to... Excellent. Please let us know if... Now sit back, relax, and unwind.
Yeah. What do you want? You must be zoned out of your mind. You're serious? Do you really think I've the Crimson Fleet, huh? So tell me, what... No. You don't if Delgado wants him. So... You want me to sneak you into Generdyne, so if you expect me to take a risk like that... Do you have any idea what Benjamin Bayou would... if I'm going to let you into... Yes, you do. Short of taking it off my dead body, which would never happen thanks to my... You've got yourself a deal. Here, take this pass. I'm warning you, though. Once you're inside, good luck.
You good?
If I have to eat fish for dinner one more time.
Anywhere else, a fish processing plant would be no big deal. That's Bayou's river gold.
back here!
I'm out of here. Come on, take it. What was it?
This is hopeless. I'm out. Get your blood pumping, huh? Not going down. We're losing. This is bad.
Stop! Please! Don't shoot. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. There's no need for all this violence. No, I'm not mistaken. You're carrying the conduction grid data on you right now. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him. Look, I'm giving you... You know, I've spent my entire... Everything always works out for him while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out.
This just makes me hate Benjamin even more. It makes me sick.
Yeah, that would be nice.
The person that finally stands up to Benjamin is gonna be a goddamn hero in this.
You know what? I am sick. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, as usual, you can thank my dear brother for that. At first, he made me deputy administrator. That went well, until I wouldn't cooperate with Owen Dexler and all of his thugs at Neon Security. Then he had me work with Valentina over at Xenofresh, helping with Aurora distribution. Until she pinned the credit skimming scam on me. And now, here I am, chief technician at Generdyne. Because he's a two-faced son of a bitch. It's not like I should be surprised. I mean, he's 11 years older than I am. We had two different mothers. Might as well have been from two separate families. Most normal families, sure. But mine was anything but normal. I never knew my actual mother. She was my father's mistress. And I was told she vanished from Neon when I was only 2 years old. Ben's mother, she didn't give a crap about me. Wouldn't even let me call her Mom. I just had to call her Liliana. And then there's Dad. So buried in the day-to-day. Yeah, I've tried. It's as though she was here one day, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if my father had her killed to avoid public... Yeah. Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, and that's why I gave you the encryption cipher. Thanks again for the talk. It really helped.
Yeah, Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Ah, there you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot. It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately, I assume that same someone provide... Well, yes. You didn't think your little foray into Generdyne... Oh, I think you do. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson. And I'm a businessman. It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand. No. For your kind, it's only... That's what they tell me. Look, I'm not here to debate. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've up.
Always the charmer, Bayou.
Really? There's a body that Neon Security is going to be discovering very... I'd say you have about 1 hour.
We can handle any heat an asshole like you can bring. But hear me.
So, I assume this can... Oh, when you get back to the key, be...
Hello.
face. You want a coffee or something? Ain't no funny stuff with that booster. So go out, have your as it is. Live your best life.
Quit staring.
I wasn't doing anything.
Yes? What?
Hey there.
You didn't say anything. Catch my drift?
What a city, am I right?
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin. Can you believe the nerve of that? You're not the least bit concerned that he found the virus and figured out. Must be nice to be simple. Yeah, I'm pretty much. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I. Well, a business partner of mine named Nick. Then there's the folks I paid to keep an eye on Ayumi Komiko. Honestly, I shouldn't be revealing my source. That's exactly what I had. How much, This is perfect. It will.
Just stay safe.
All right, I guess we're done here. And hey, you won't be hearing Rook from me anymore. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, tell Neva she still owes me a drink for our poker game.
This place is like my second home.
I really need to stop hanging out.
Side's a bad place.
Love the smell of getting back into the harness.
We have liftoff. We're locking into orbit now. occasional feedback checks out. We're in the right place. Lack and love.
Captain.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you. Oh, that's hilarious. Now get your ass.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart. You want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduct?
Ah, perfect. I'll take...
Dependable as always.
Oh, that's real fun.
All right, listen up because We've gotten word that UC Systef is... While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight... Just slow down and listen before you jump the gun and ruin everything. Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Keys databanks. All you need to do is build and then install. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the...
When do we get our own lackeys to do everything in creation while we lay back and watch it?
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4. Nothing around here is safe.
Del's right. You have to follow these steps. After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that... Once you locate the Vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya would... Yeah? Look, if that money ends up anywhere but the key, now get moving. Get moving before it's too late.
Need a drink? Bug at the Last Nova will be more than happy to take your credits. I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast. The comm spike traces and that file you lifted from the gap. All you have to do is get within the... Well, you already know that the version for your ship, instead it just has a nice side effect, I'm betting. Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so... Sounds like fun. Let's see what I've got.
next.
Yes?
All green on release. Free to fly. Nice jump. Right on target. And we're locked in.
Hello, Captain.
The Vigilance is a state-of-the-art warship.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good. After we're done here, arrange it briefly. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
Nice work on the siren. You keep this up, and this operation...
There you are. Where? I've received the reports about that stunt you pulled inside of Genodyne.
Genodyne is furious at us right now. They want command...
You always have a choice. People have died because you were too stubborn to... I don't care if we're one step away from Crix's legacy.
It'll be my pleasure.
All right. I think we're all in agreement. It's time to put all the cards on the table and prepare to attack. Good. The more confusion and before you jump to Bannock 4, the credits from that Gal Bank transport cannot reach the fleet. You have to bring them here at all costs. Delgado gains access to those resources. We might be touching off a battle we can't possibly win.
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's comm chatter in the Crix system. They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC SysDef won't stand a chance. The fleet will become stronger and more
So we have to clean up your mess again. I swear, if we sent a team of Rangers, we could deal.
Unfortunately, I don't think the Freestar Collective would be willing to provide resources to anything related. I've always known that when it came down to it. All right, I guess this is it. When you return here with Crix's legacy, we'll begin. All my hopes go with you.